Hi, my name's Katrinna Cherie. What brought me in to see Dr. Naidu is that for the past 5 or 10 years even, I felt heavier and heavier with my legs. Where like if I go to a concert with friends, I couldn't stand. It was really painful to stand for long periods of time. Then one day I remember I was cooking lunch for a friend of mine. She was at my house and had some sandals on. And we were just in the middle of chit-chatting and she goes, "Katrinna," and I said, "What?" She goes, "Your feet are blue." And that's when I really started to notice it. I guess I was just taking it for granted, that I was increasingly having just heaviness of my legs, and it was kind of like a general, just a soreness. So I moved from Louisiana to Santa Fe, and I got this apartment that had concrete floors, and I remember going there before I had the furniture there and walking around this concrete floor apartment, and that's the first time I noticed how hard it was to walk around, that my legs were really, it was just hard. They were heavy and it was sore, so that stands out in my head. And I didn't come to Dr. Naidu until 15 years later. So it's been like this, it's been there. I think he worked on my right leg first, and then that Thanksgiving week I came in a couple of days later, or maybe it was a week after. And I remember he said, "Well, can you see any difference?" And I thought, oh, I didn't know to expect any difference this time, this quickly. And I said, well, I don't know, I'm not sure. So I do look down at my feet, and they're always blue, or some shade of blue. And when I looked down at my feet, they weren't blue. And the treatment had only been like a couple of days before, and they've never been blue since. So that's like a huge success story, in my opinion. So this is a very comfortable place to come to. Even when you sit in the waiting room, there's a sign that has red hearts on it that says something like, we're placed on this earth to heal people or help people. So immediately you get this sense that they care here. And Dr. Naidu is very professional. I think he's got a good combination of being very professional, but also you can just tell, being in his presence, that it's almost palpable that he's a warm person and that he genuinely cares about his patients. So I don't know how long it can take for other patients, but for me, as far as getting that circulation going in my legs, it was immediate. So I'm really happy.